Hello and welcome back to another video of Wildlife Reactor. Hope you enjoyed today's video and please subscribe. It's only the click of a button, but it helps out heaps. Now let's get to it.
Hippos can weigh as much as 2 tons. They have survived in Africa for over 8 million years. These peaceful-looking animals have a fierce reputation. Their skin releases an alarming red fluid. It's only a form of sunscreen, but people used to think that hippos sweat blood. The facts might have been wrong, but the reputation is well-founded. The injuries and scars on their skin bear witness to the daily battles facing these animals in their race of life. Hippos will fight ferociously for their territory. A typical group is mostly females and their young, and one large, fierce male. He's perfectly adapted to the water. When he dives, his nostrils close automatically, but he can still see and hear extremely well, and he can stay underwater for up to 6 minutes. Hippos can't swim, but they bounce along the riverbed, coming up for air every few minutes. Our leader of the pod has about 10 females to look after. It's a full-time, stressful job, and some bulls have to protect pods with as many as 100 animals. This is when the dark side of the hippo comes out. Hippos will defend their territory against any intruders, including humans. Believe it or not, they kill more people than lions, leopards, and buffalo combined. But the main enemy of our dominant male is other males. He will allow small males to live in the pod as long as they are submissive. But with other large bulls, the fight is on. These teeth are formidable, like clubs with swords rolled into one. They are purely there for fighting and can grow to half a meter long. And they never stop growing. The combatant's jaws can hinge open to a full 180 degrees. Most animals draw blood in these battles, and our bull is in danger of serious injury or worse. He has survived to protect his pod for another day. His skin is tough, but he will need some time to recover before taking on another intruder. For a lion, attacking a full-grown, healthy animal is too risky. But hippos are vulnerable when they're out of the water, and sometimes a pride of lions will take the risk. Each must be faster, stronger, fitter to win. Today, the lions have won, and one hippo has lost the race of life.
Alright, first and foremost, hippos are omnivores, meaning they eat both meat and vegetation, and can be very territorial and aggressive animals, meaning anything, or especially humans, that go near their habitat or territory will be immediately attacked. These aggressive tendencies is what leads to their fearsome reputation as one of the world's deadliest animal killers. Hippos can weigh up to 1,800 kilos. That's almost as much as your mother. Hippos are quite terrifying as they have a max speed of 35 kilometers per hour, and you won't escape from them in the water either, because they can hold their breath for approximately 5 minutes before resurfacing, and they are great swimmers. Carnivorous animals such as lions, hyenas, and crocodiles are known to hunt young hippos. However, adult hippos don't have any real natural predators.
Ironically, one of the most dangerous creatures of all isn't a hunter. It's a deadly herbivore. The hippopotamus dominates the waterways and drinking pools. Only the Nile crocodile rivals the hippo's human death toll. The hyper-aggressive grazers come armed with canines the length of a forearm and jaws that can crush a man to death. Their deadly trait is a hair-trigger temper. Hippos will charge and attack any threat that gets too close. They feed on grass, but Kruger's blazing sun scorches their sensitive, hairless skin. Hippos must spend daylight hours in the water to protect themselves from sunstroke. But in the dry winter, water is a precious resource. Dominant male hippos guard it like gold. They'll share their stretch of river with harems of females to secure mating rights. But they'll fight off any male that invades their space. This bull wants to take over the dominant male stretch of river. They wield their massive canines like daggers to gore each other's gums. The duel stops only when there's a clear winner. The loser backs off, sheaths his weapon, and blubbers his submission. He's lucky. Battles like this can rage to the death or leave survivors scarred for life. When the brutal sun retreats, the hippos finally get to feed. Under the cover of darkness, the 3-ton beasts leave the water and head out into the grasslands to graze. They have little to fear. They're more dangerous than most of the predators that trawl this bush. Most, but not all. This troop of killers will risk everything to feast on these mountains of meat. One of Africa's most powerful terrestrial predators. When they team up to hunt en masse, they are formidable. A pride of 16 has this bull surrounded. They mob him with jaws and claws. The hippo can crush a skull with a bite. He's as likely to kill a lion as the lions are to kill him. The hippo wins this fight. Lions live with failure. Only 3 out of 10 hunts result in a kill. That's the cost of taking on one of the largest and most
Some pretty mind-blowing facts about hippos, personally in my opinion, is the fact that there are two different species of hippo, being the common hippo, the bigger one that you see in the picture right here, which is much larger and much more famous, being more deadly, and then the smaller one to the left is called the pygmy hippo, which is basically like a younger and weaker looking version of a normal hippo. They are still pretty dangerous to a human, like you don't want to go start petting it, but they're a lot like smaller and weaker than the normal typical hippo that we're used to. Much like a lion males, the dominant male hippo in the group will kill the child of the rival male it had defeated in battle if it's present in the group. So say that a dominant bull hippo had defeated another bull hippo in combat and drove it off or killed it, that hippo that was defeated, its children would be attacked by the winner of the male hippo.
はい、あげます。はい、あげます。
Also, whales are one of, if not the closest living relative we have to hippos.